So I mean, like you said, I think the bottom half of this bracket is pretty straightforward for the most part through to the final four. Um, and then the top half is, more of a, especially that top left. So I'll just run through my picks. I'll start with the top left. I'll go by quarters, by quadrants, I suppose. I don't know. So obviously I have Ohio State beating Tennessee, then Ohio State Oregon, the rematch. I'm gonna take Oregon in this one. I've been with Oregon all year, and I think they've shown that they've been the best team all year, and I'm not gonna quit them here. And I really have no reason to quit them here. So I take Oregon to win. They win the rematch. They're 2-0 against Ohio State in their first year in the Big Ten, which is pretty incredible. Um, and then let's go bottom left. Texas obviously over Clemson, and then Texas over Arizona State. Unfortunately, I do think Texas is a class up for Arizona State. Um, and they really have the easiest path of all the teams. Well, I don't know about that. Top right, they have an easier path. Let's say that. Top right, obviously, like I said on Tuesday's episode, I've got Indiana beating Notre Dame, Indiana, Georgia. Now, as much as I would love to pick Indiana here, I really would. I'm just not going to bet against Georgia in this situation. And really, really, I just don't see a world where Indiana wins the game. Like I can't envision it. And if I could envision one way for Indiana to win this game in my mind, then I'll be honest, I'd probably pick Indiana, or I'd think heavily about it. But I just can't really do. I just can't envision it. Can't imagine it. And I'm just gonna trust Kirby and that team that's been there before to win that game. And then bottom right, Penn State. Obviously, I have beating SMU, and then I think Penn State takes care of Boise State, who's really just got Ashton Jeanty, and then what, you know? And I think at some point it kind of he can only take you so far against a really good Penn State team. So that those are my final four. Oregon, Texas. These are the teams I predict to finish 1-2 at the start of the season. And I'm gonna go with Oregon here. I'm gonna go with Oregon to beat Texas. I think at this point, I believe it'll be Arch Manning starting. I just think too young, too fresh, too new. Oregon is just it's their time. I suppose they just seem different from in a year where there's no great team. They feel like the only team that has a capacity to be legitimately great. Um, and then Georgia, Penn State again. This is not a spot I'm going to get a bet against Georgia, and it's not a spot I'm going to bet on Penn State. It's a double, uh, you know, double in either direction. So I'm going to take Georgia here to face Oregon in the national championship, and then national championship. I think Oregon takes it all. Listen, I'm sticking with my boys. I'm sticking with Atticus Sappington, who I gave a shout out to in the last episode. Low key. No, I'm not going to pick. If this comes down to an Atticus Sappington game winner, game winning kick, I would celebrate. I would be happy because that means it would be a great game, and my guy would get to have his little moment in the sun. But I think Oregon wins it all. That's my pick.
Well, I wish I had more to add to this. I'm gonna throw my bracket up. My new one, 3, 2, 1, boom, full
Oh,
bracket.
we've got yeah.
We've got the exact same thing. Which I think, some might say that's boring. You know what? I think we're right. I think we're
I
both
think we're
right. I
yeah.
think we're both very handsome. I think we're both smart. I think
That's
we
true.
both dress really well. So I think we got a lot going for us, and I think that we're right. Um, is Oregon maybe a bit of a personalized pick for us? Maybe. But
They're
legitimately, though,
also the one seed. Yeah,
also the one seed, they haven't proven, they haven't shown that. And honestly, like, they've already beaten Ohio State. I think they'll do it again, especially with that week off. And then when they play Texas, which I'm almost positive they will, I think they beat Texas. Like I really do. I think their offense is overwhelming. Even though Texas has a good defense, I think their offense is overwhelming. And like you mentioned, Dylan Gabriel is an elite college quarterback. You can make a case what you want about him at the next level, but as far as college quarterback goes, that man, and I'm not kidding you, that guy, if Travis Hunter and Ashton Jeanty play any other season, that guy's a Heisman Trophy winner this year. He came in third in the voting, but he's an elite quarterback. He's played great teams. He's been able to control the ball fairly well. He's got great pocket presence, and I think Those things are what separates, the good teams from the great teams. And that Oregon offense is legit. And I love Dan Lanning as a coach. I have him going all the way. I have them facing Georgia in the playoff championship as well. And I don't have Georgia pulling that out, not because I don't think Georgia is not capable of doing so. And if they did beat Oregon, I would not be overly surprised at all. But I like Oregon in this spot. I like Oregon to win it all. I think that there's something special about that team this year. If I'm wrong, then so be it. I'm not playing on the team. But Oregon hasn't given me any reason to vote against them, even though that one time they didn't cover for me. Whatever. Um, I got Oregon in this one. We've the exact same bracket, so maybe we
Yeah.
suck, but I don't think we do. I think we both know ball. And
It was aligned like that.
if we're both dead wrong, then you know what that means that we've got a pretty eventful college football playoff.
That is true.
So
Listen, Boise State, Ashton GT, maybe he finds his way in the national championship against Oregon. Little revenge game.
I would love that. That would be awesome. If Penn State loses to Boise State, if Boise State finds a way, oh my God, I will be the happiest man on the planet because I want Ashton GT up there doing it. And that boy might run for 400 yards. He might. He might not.
I mean, listen, they gave Oregon their toughest battle this year, really, outside of Ohio State.
They did.
Why not again?
We got anything else we need to hit on?
Feel pretty good about that. I'm excited.
Feel
I
pretty
am
good. I'm
excited.
pumped up. I'm so excited. Cannot wait to watch these games. I'm sure y'all are the same. I'm gonna cut all these individual games in their own YouTube videos as well. So we'll have those up there on the channel to go check out. But yeah, we both got Oregon. We like the Ducks. Quack quack. Here we
Sco
go.
Ducks,
And that's pretty much it for us.
losers of Dallas Wilson. Shout out.
Dallas Wilson.
5-star
Oh
Florida
yeah, yeah, yeah,
signee.
yeah. We were just talking about that right before. I don't know
Yeah.
why. On it. Yeah. Do you think he's gonna get cleared to go there? He's trying to get out
Yeah,
of. Here he signed.
I think so. I think or apparently Oregon's done with him. Apparently.
Oh,
Yeah, according
oh.
to the Oregon boards that I saw on Twitter, which who knows if that I think it'll get done.
I think so. I'm interested.
Yeah.
Well, we're excited to watch these games. We hope y'all are too. We hope our predictions stand true, but if not, so be it. But they will. We're the best. Eitan, give him something to close out on.
Um, you know,
Yeah. All right.
I hope you all enjoy these games because I know I'll enjoy them. If your team loses, if your team is one of these teams and they lose, that's okay because
Plan.
if you look at me, I'm a what? 7-time lock of the week loser and I'm still here. So you'll make it through. That's all I've got to say.
We will catch you guys in the next one, recapping all these games, which we're super excited to do. I'll catch you in the next one.
See you.